everyone, welcome back to the restaurant show, and I have Chef Aaron Dempsey. He's the owner, the head baker, we're going to say, for this one. We're going to talk about that at Orobello's in Bluffton. And wow is all I can say.
Right.
Okay, Aaron, so this is one of the key things that you do that really sets you apart.
Right.
That really made you, I mean, best new restaurant in Bluffton. So
absolutely.
Tell me all about it because it smells so good.
Well, we make fresh bread every single day. I do 6 3-pound loaves.
Oh my gosh.
So it ends up being 110 pounds a week.
We're just saying now. I mean, they've only been open for so long, so it's just going to get even busier.
It's a labor of love.
Yes,
absolutely.
I love it. So this is key to your sandwiches. What do you use it in?
Everything. Every sandwich comes on this bread, and we also use it for our garlic bread service.
Oh, and your garlic bread is so good.
If you get pasta, you get garlic bread.
Exactly.
And, everything like that.
And now you also, we'll ask later, but I know you also sell these too, so we'll kind of get into that too. But so show us this first sandwich, which is pretty, a chicken parm, right?
It's your basic chicken parm.
But it's not basic, guys.
Yeah, what we do is we'll slice the bread, and we take these end pieces. I'll dry them off.
Right.
I'll run them through the food processor and make breadcrumbs.
And that's what
we use for the chicken
That
parms.
is, can I just say, I don't want to ruin this sandwich,
absolutely.
But you guys, it has their homemade marinara and fresh mozzarella.
Yes.
Big difference.
Oh, absolutely.
So it has hand-baked or hand-crushed breadcrumbs.
Right.
And then hand pounded out.
Yeah.
Fresh mozzarella, homemade marinara, and then on
bread.
top of the homemade bread. I mean, and then of course these aren't even normal fries.
Yeah.
What are the
Parmesan French fries?
I mean, why would you not serve Parmesan fries?
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Okay, one other sandwich before we get into the really nuts and bolts of making the bread. What is this other gorgeous sandwich?
This is the Italian dip.
I would be so happy. Oh my gosh.
It's a play on the French dip.
Right.
We take eye of round, I coat it in cracked black pepper, I cook it off medium rare, then I shave it really thin.
So this is not some product that you just buy, it's already shaved.
No. I do it all myself. Yeah,
love it.
We clean it and trim it and everything. I have roasted red peppers, caramelized Vidalia onions.
Love it. Oh, so you get that nice little sweet too.
Provolone cheese, and then the garlic aioli that goes on top of that.
And that's what he just showed us the other week on how to make that beautiful garlic aioli. So really, you guys really make everything from scratch.
We really do. We try as much as we can.
And it's not this like humongous restaurant that has a 5,000 square foot kitchen.
No.
You do this all like
very tiny.
Very tiny, but it shows in the quality of this food. And real quick, because that is delicious.
That pasta salad, banana peppers, green onions, tomatoes, homemade Italian vinaigrette, all tossed together. Oh yeah.
But that could be your choice. You can get either or.
Right.
On your sides.
French fries or pasta salad.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so show us this beautiful bread.
All right, this is Italian bread, basically. Okay. So we'll cut into it and I'll show you guys what it looks like.
Look at that.
So.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks good. I could just get butter right now and be like,
That's what I do. Each one of these weigh like 3 1/4 pounds.
Seriously.
I mean, all day long.
My family could eat like for a few days on that, right?
People buy whole loaves from us.
Okay, so if I would like to buy a whole loaf, like let's say, with any of the events, people coming over for dinner, etc., you can actually order one from me.
Right. A whole loaf is $12, and then we can do half loaves and quarter loaves.
Not bad, guys. Get the whole loaf.
If you're doing catering, we'll make as many as you guys like.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so show us some of these key things of what makes this bread so beautiful.
Italian bread is just very simple. It's flour, high gluten bread flour.
Okay.
A little sugar and a little salt balances it out. Oil, water, and then a couple key ingredients.
Let's show this to the camera really quick too. Okay, what is this? Because I would not know what that is. If I'm just a consumer, I don't know what that is.
It's fresh baker's yeast. You can't buy that in the grocery store.
This is not in your little packet that you buy. Yeah.
No, that is a live living organism.
It's like clay almost.
Yeah, it feels almost like Play-Doh.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You add it to water, it instantly blooms. You don't have to feed it sugar. You don't have to let it sit for 10 minutes. But it makes, if you smell it, it smells unbelievably fresh.
Yeah.
But it makes,
that's wild.
We use it in the bread and the pizza dough, and it just makes it unbelievable.
So that is also one of the key ingredients to your pizza dough.
Yep.
Okay, what's your other one that makes this bread?
The secret ingredient. I wasn't supposed to show you this. But
and we're not telling you how much. It's a very small amount.
Exactly. It's dehydrated milk powder. So
you would, I mean,
that's
I wouldn't know. I mean,
you get a nice crust on the outside, but that's what makes it really nice and soft.
Yeah. which makes it that delicious bread when it's like, when you open it up
Right.
and it's like steaming hot and you're like, oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I mean,
gonna be
when you
good.
look at that, you think you're going to be able to fit that in your mouth.
No,
You press it together
I will
and
try
it
though. I seriously, if I got this, I was telling him before we started, I'm like, if I got that, I would be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to eat this sandwich.
That's
it's
what everybody
so
says, yeah.
Great. Okay, real quick though, back to the bread a little bit. So basically you have your basic ingredients, which again is sugar, flour, oil,
salt, and water. That's it.
And how long does it take you to, after you add everything, how long again is the process from beginning to end?
It takes about 20 hours. I do a starter called a biga. It's an Italian starter.
Okay.
Flour, water, yeast. I let it sit overnight at room temperature.
Gotcha, okay.
Then I come in the morning around 7 o'clock. I mix everything else together.
Ah, okay, so you really do a little bit of there's a process. It's
Right.
not mixing it all together.
Right.
You're not sticking it in your bread maker.
No. I have a 60-quart mixer at the restaurant.
Gotcha, so you are mixing. And then, now tell me too, with the pizza dough though, same thing, do you use some of the...
No, even more basic. No milk powder.
Because this is what makes this nice and fluffy.
Right.
Gotcha.
These 4 ingredients plus water is all that goes in the pizza dough.
Okay, so you're really making dough all the time.
Yes.
Yes, and hopefully if you come and eat, he'll then be making more dough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it? Did
Yes.
you like that? Did you like that little pun over? Yeah. Okay, and then real quick though, so just to reiterate what your menu is and when you serve, what times are you open?
We're open from 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 8 on Sundays.
Okay, so Sunday they do close a little bit earlier, but it is the same menu throughout the day. So
Lunch
you're
and
not,
dinner.
you don't have to get there by 2 in order to get this fantastic sandwich.
Exactly.
You can order the sandwich at dinner, and more importantly, which I always love to say this with these guys because there's not a lot of people who do it, they deliver.
Yes.
And that is a huge deal. So even if you can't make it out to the Bluffton Parkway, which is where they're located, right next to Station 300, in that public shopping center, you can call them and they will deliver this beautiful food to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much again, Chef.
Thanks, Orchid.
And we will be back in just a moment. And remember, check out Orobello's.